You have to understand that color correcting and color grading is a creative process, so there is no right or wrong way how to do it. I'm gonna show you my workflow of working with color, and then you will be able to copy my workflow or come up with your way of color correcting and color grading. First, let's understand the basic terminology of color correction. There is hue, saturation, and luma. Hue is the name we call colors, saturation is the vividness or intensity of the hue, and luma is the brightness of hue. Alright, to start color correcting, you need to go to Color tab on top of Premiere Pro. Just click here on this Color tab, and the layout of Premiere Pro will change so that it's easier for you to work with your videos. On the right side, you can see Lumetric Color panel. This is where we will make all the adjustments. Under Lumetric Color, you can see different tabs: Basic Correction, Creative, Curves, Color Wheels and Match, HSL Secondary, and Vignette. Let's start from the top, Basic Correction. To enable Basic Correction, make sure you select the clip that you want to color correct. In my case, this is the clip. Just two guys sitting and looking at the laptop. First thing you can do in the Basic Correction tab is you can change the white balance. You can make your video cooler, warmer, or you can change the tint of your video. For example, if you shot a video and then you notice that the white balance is off, for example, it's too warm, you can make it normal again just by dragging the slider. Also, Premiere Pro can fix the white balance automatically for you. So, for example, you shot a video and then you notice that it's too cool. Premiere can help you fix that. Just click on the selector tool, and then you have to find something that you know is white for sure. For example, I know that the door frame is white, so I just have to click here. And Premiere will fix the white balance automatically for you. Alright, the next thing you can do in Basic Correction tab is you can change the exposure of the video. So if you drag the slider to the right, you will make the whole video brighter. If you drag it to the left, you will make the whole video darker. If you want to reset the parameter here, you can just type 0. You can drag it back to 0. Or you can just double click anywhere on the line and it will reset automatically. You can also increase or decrease the contrast of your video. Let me just make the window a little bit bigger. So here's the increased contrast and here's the decreased. You can also play around with highlights, shadows, whites, and blacks. Basically, highlights are the bright parts of your image, shadows are the dark parts of your image, whites are the brightest parts, and blacks are the darkest parts, like this wall right here. So if I adjust highlights, you can see that, for example, the table, the laptop, brightness is changing. Then the shadows, everything that's dark changes. If I adjust whites, the window mainly will be affected. And if I adjust blacks, the darkest parts of the image will be affected, like the wall, their pants right here. So have a look. See how the wall becomes black. And one more very useful thing you can do here is you can increase or decrease your saturation. So you can make your video black and white, or you can make it very vivid. I'm gonna adjust the saturation so that their skin looks natural. So here's the original skin tone, and I'm gonna make it just a little bit more saturated. Like that, so 140. And also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decrease the shadows just a bit, because right now the video is a little bit flat, in my opinion. So I'm gonna decrease it to -30, and I'm gonna decrease whites. So that nothing is overexposed. And here's the before and after our adjustments.